Whoa, nah, YouTube. It's your main man there, Gordon, with No Regrets Sneaker Cleaning. And today we're gonna do things a little different. We got this UNC to Chicago Jordan 1 that, as you could tell, yeah, it's like that. It's like that. But we're not gonna break down the whole shoe today. No. We're gonna do some detailed work on this. Have you ever looked at a shoe and you see it from top to bottom? The soles are clean, the uppers are clean, the midsole is decent, but it's something about the midsole that it throws you, and you just can't put your finger on it. And then when you take that closer look, the threading is still dirty because you can't get inside there to clean it out. Today, that's what we're gonna touch on. We're gonna touch on cleaning the stitching on the midsoles, or any shoe stitching for that matter. Those little details matter, and they make your shoes look a whole lot better with your cleanings. But if you don't know how to do it, you don't know how to do it. And that's what we're here for, to show you the things that you don't have an idea on how to do. So that's what we're covering today. Cue the intro. All right, so there's a lot that goes into cleaning shoes. Every little detail matters in the quality of your work, all the way down to getting the creases out, stitch, if you leave a piece of gum on the sole. All of these things, especially if you're an aspiring sneaker restorer, plays a factor in your finished product, and you always want your work to be top-notch quality. So we're going to show you how to do that. First, we're going to reverse the camera around, and then we're going to unlace the shoe, and we're going to get started. Like I said, we're only dealing with the stitching today. We're going to show you in depth how to get that stitching white. Be with you in a few. Now, let's bring these shoes close up to the camera so you can see them better, just so you can get an idea of how filthy McNasty these damn shoes are. Look at that. Mud all over the midsole, all in the threads. And like I said, a lot of people, if they don't know how to clean that, when they do clean it up, it's going to still look kind of dingy. So we're going to fix that. Now, in order to get this done, you're going to need a few things. Some detailed brass brushes like this, eraser sponge, an air compressor, steamer, and of course some hot water and a No Regret sneaker cleaner. Now, I know this part ain't what y'all came here to see, me cleaning the midsole, but it's got to be done in order for me to effectively clean that stitching and get it back to cocaine white. So we're going to clean off the midsole with a detailed wire brush and the eraser sponge. And as you can see, that damn stitching looks horrible. And this is why your shoes still look dingy after you clean them. Now it's time to get into what y'all came to see. And I'm not gonna speed the video up on this because I want y'all to get a full understanding of how this works. You take the brush, dip it in some water, spray some of the No Regret sneaker cleaner on it, and you want to angle the brush off. That way the brush is hitting those threads to get all that damn dirt out of that midsole threading. You might need to dip it in some water to reactivate the solution going around the whole midsole, but that's all you got to do. Take your time, angle the brush off, and just brush that damn threading. Alright, so after you go around the threading, you want to hit it with the steamer. Now these things don't cost much at all. You can go to Walmart and get this thing for $20, and I believe you can get it for the same price on Amazon. Not expensive at all, and it's going to do a very good job of rinsing out all that dirt and the solution out of the damn shoe, so that when it dries it doesn't linger and wick out, because yes, threading will wick out. So invest in the steamer to blow out dirt and water and leftover cleaning solution. So now here's the important part. After you rinse it, you want to get a compressor and blow out everything, because that water that you just put in there from the steamer can mix in with that dirt and linger, causing it to still look dirty. Now, I understand compressors could be a bit expensive. I paid about $250 for mine. You can go to the gas station or a detailing car wash shop, whatever, and borrow this. Just go to Walmart, pay $10 for the little attachment, put it on the compressor at the car wash or the gas station, blow out the shoe. Depending on where you live at, I wouldn't advise you to go there at night because you probably get jacked. But you don't need to go and spend $200 on a compressor. Fake it till you make it and use the gas station. And this is what it looks like after being clean, rinsed, and dried. Yeah, it still looks a little off because the shoe is kind of yellowed up. So what we're going to do now, and keep in mind, we only clean the midsole, the threading on the midsole and the midsole itself. So what we're going to do now is throw it under the lights. Come walk with me. So now we're about to sit it in the UV tint. I advise y'all not to look directly in here. You will blind yourself. And we've done a video last week on indoor setups and all of that. You don't need what I got to do this. We got several examples of more with less in that video from last week, so go check that out. But this is what mine looks like. We're gonna sit it in there for a couple of hours, and when it comes out, that stitching gonna look brand new. And just like that, after a couple of hours of being under the setup, check it out. Nice and white again. Didn't have to paint over it. Didn't have to put it in the washing machine. The leather on these shoes is pretty good. You're oversaturated, you're gonna have some problems. And just that easy to keep your threading nice and white. I mean, outside of the rest of the shoe, from the midsole down, it looks damn near brand new. And it's just that easy. Take a detailed small brush, wire brush preferably, a little steam, a little compressor, a little UV light, and you're good. And like that, that's wraps on how to keep the stitching on your midsoles of your Jordan 1s or the stitching on any shoe for that matter clean. And as you can see, the difference, I don't like saying night and day because everybody say that. The difference is left and right. We're gonna say that. The difference is left and right. And this could be applied to any stitching on any shoe. It doesn't necessarily have to be the stitching on a Jordan 1. It could be the stitching on anything. Air Force 1, Jordan 3s with their stitching on the back tap. Any stitching on a shoe, this method will work. But that's wraps on the video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all learned something. Being sure to check out all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook. Do we have a TikTok page? Not yet. But on Instagram and Facebook, it's at No Regrets Sneaker Cleaning. I gave my personal social media platforms. Also on TikTok Live every night, we have a segment with Fresh Pair Jones called Keeping It Fresh with Fresh Pair Jones. I'm gonna leave his TikTok information up. If you want to check that out, go over to TikTok, give him a follow and check it out. I make a cameo every once in a while, and we just on there cleaning shoes and talking shit. Other than that, nothing else to say. I'm Eric Gordon with No Regrets Sneaker Cleaning. Make sure to stay tuned next week. We will be dropping more videos like this for a minute now, just to give y'all a better perspective of how to get the best out your cleanings. But other than that, always clean your sneakers with no regrets. I holla.